Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2025 Nissan Frontier. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. There's a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. For 2025, the Frontier features numerous updates, including a rugged new design, enhanced utility, and updated technology. Headlined by greater availability of the useful 6-foot bed, an increased maximum tow rating, and a larger available infotainment system, the Frontier's enhancements are driven by customer feedback and Nissan's efforts to ensure the truck delivers more of what drivers desire. The new look builds on the truck's tough, squared-off appearance, with a revised front fascia, grille and bumper design, a new tailgate finisher for Pro X and Pro 4X, redesigned dashboard trim, a new 17-inch alloy wheel design, and the introduction of a new afterburn orange paint. These enhancements further highlight the Frontier's ability to work hard and play hard. Listening to customer feedback, Nissan made multiple functional revisions that make living with the Frontier more convenient. A telescopic adjusting steering wheel is newly standard on all grades, while a 4-way power passenger seat becomes standard on the Pro X, Pro 4X, and SL grades. On SV grades and higher, the 6-way power driver's seat now adds 2-way power lumbar. SV grades and higher add a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system so drivers can more effectively and easily use on-screen functions. This year, the system adds wireless Android Auto connectivity, in addition to wireless Apple CarPlay, enabling for more compatible smartphone mirroring without plugging in a USB cord. All Frontier grades now come with a standard sliding rear window and a sunglasses holder in the overhead console as standard. SV models now have standard 17-inch alloy wheels. On SL grades, a wireless phone charger, intelligent around-view monitor, and a 4-way power passenger seat also become standard. Responding to the diverse needs of truck customers, the 2025 Frontier expands availability of the crew cab long wheelbase configuration from SV to SV, Pro 4X, and SL grades. With a 6-foot bed, this caters to Frontier drivers looking to carry larger loads, whether for the job site or weekend hobbies. The Frontier also boasts an increased maximum trailering capability this year up to 7,150 pounds. That's up from 6,720 pounds, enabling more work and adventure. Towing capacities increased by about 500 pounds on all grades and configurations compared to the 2024 Frontier. For the SL 4x4 long wheelbase as shown here, the max payload is 1,020 pounds and max trailering weight is 6,700 pounds. Curb weight is 4,928 pounds and the gross combined weight rating is 11,960 pounds. The long bed has a total of 49.2 cubic feet of space with the spray-in bed liner, a depth of 19.4 inches, a max width of 61.4 inches, and a length of 72.7 inches, again with the spray-in bed liner. Dampened tailgate assist is standard, so there's no longer a need to hold the tailgate as it opens. Inside the bed, there's 4 fixed tie-down hooks, each with a 200-pound capacity to help secure cargo as needed. Some of the Frontier's available functional enhancements that are standard on the SL include a spray-on bed liner, a Utilitrack system with 2 adjustable tie-down cleats, a bed-mounted 120-volt power outlet, LED under-rail lighting, and a Class 4 trailer hitch with wiring harness. A trailer sway control system is also standard. It detects sway and selectively applies the brakes automatically to eliminate swaying for more confident towing. The 2025 lineup consists of 5 models: S, SV, Pro X, Pro 4X, and SL, with base pricing ranging between $32,050 and $41,810. The S and SV are offered in either King Cab or Crew Cab configurations. All other models are Crew Cab only. All models are available with either 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive except for the Pro 4X, which is only offered with 4-wheel drive, hence the 4 in the name. The Pro 4X also receives some exclusive mechanical enhancements, such as an electronic locking differential and underbody skid plates for greater off-road protection. Depending on the model, you have up to 9 exterior colors to choose from. Shown here is Bluestone Pearl, which is a $425 option. The only additional option equipped on this example is the $205 carpeted floor mats. For the SL in particular, 4-wheel drive is an additional $3,300. The long bed is an additional $500. The total MSRP for everything you see here, including destination, is $47,750. On the entry model Frontier S, you have 16-inch wheels, while the rest of the lineup is fitted with 17-inch alloy wheels. The styles and finishes vary. For example, the SL has machined and painted wheels, while Pro models feature 6-spoke black wheels with machined accents and red center caps. The Pro models also receive beefier 265/70 all-terrain tires for extra grip where it matters the most. The SL's all-season tires measure 265/65. A full-size spare tire can be found under the rear bed area. Standard 4-wheel internally ventilated disc brakes provide confident stopping power. The setup consists of 11.7-inch front discs with 2-piston calipers and 11.3-inch rear discs with single-piston calipers. 4-wheel ABS with electronic brake force distribution is standard. The parking brake is operated mechanically by a foot lever under the lower left side of the dash. In testing, the Frontier is able to stop from 60 miles an hour in about 130 feet. The Frontier suspension offers excellent ride and handling both on and off-road. New hydraulic cab mounts reduce road vibration by 80%, while new urethane jounce bumpers provide improved damping for a smoother ride compared to the previous generation. In addition to a larger front stabilizer bar, a rear stabilizer bar was added to reduce body roll and increase traction. The front suspension features independent double wishbones, while the rear suspension features overslung multi-leaf springs and a Dana axle. For this generation Frontier, Nissan also retuned the hydraulic rack and pinion steering gear to provide better on-center feel to reduce driver fatigue on long trips. It takes about 3 turns to go from lock to lock, and the steering ratio is 17.3:1. The steering gear ratio has been quickened by 16% compared to the previous generation, leading to a faster response with less steering effort. The steering offers a firm, tight feel with more feedback than its rivals. The turning diameter of this example measures 42.7 feet. The steering wheel on the SL is leather-wrapped and heated as standard, a combo that's also offered on other models. Of course, you have a plethora of steering wheel mounted controls for the audio system, hands-free phone system, cruise control system, and the driver's information system. Standard on all models is a 7-inch advanced driver assist display. It offers configurable information pertaining to almost all areas of the vehicle, including auxiliary gauges and off-road information, audio and navigation information, driving aids, trip and fuel information, and more. All Frontiers are powered by Nissan's VQ38 3.8-liter naturally aspirated V6. This engine has been in the Frontier for a few years now and continues in this new generation mostly unchanged. The engine is built using aluminum for the block and heads. It features double overhead camshafts with 4 valves per cylinder and continuous variable valve timing with variable valve event and lift. Fuel is delivered via direct injection with a compression ratio of 11:1. Maximum engine speed is 6,600 RPM. It develops 310 horsepower at 6,400 RPM and 281 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM. This specific Frontier managed a 0 to 60 time of about 7.5 seconds. Overall performance is nearly identical to that of the previous generation Frontier, at least 2020 models and newer. It's also pretty close to the current generation Toyota Tacoma. If you're looking for quicker performance, the Chevrolet Colorado, GMC Canyon, and Ford Ranger are worth checking out. With all of its competitors going to downsized 4-cylinder and hybrid powertrains, the Frontier stands out with its more traditional setup, which I honestly prefer. Yes, the GM Turbo 4s, for example, are quite powerful, but I honestly prefer the feel this engine provides. Not to mention, it's a better sounding engine, which won't matter to everybody, but it's something I appreciate. Matched to the Frontier's engine is a 9-speed automatic transmission. With an expanded lockup area, a highly responsive electro-hydraulic system, long input shaft, and a 99% wider gear ratio compared to the previous Frontier's 5-speed automatic, the transmission offers quick, crisp, and direct shift response throughout the entire gear range. The standard console shifter offers the ability to manually select gears if necessary. 4-wheel drive equipped Frontiers feature a shift-on-the-fly 4-wheel drive system with 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low modes that are operated by an electronically controlled part-time transfer case. The low range ratio is 2.7:1. 4-wheel drive models come standard with a 4-wheel limited slip system, which helps transfer power to the drive wheels with more grip on low traction surfaces. Hill Start Assist is standard on all models, and Hill Descent Control is standard on all 4-wheel drive models for better control when climbing and descending steep grades. Like I mentioned earlier, the Pro 4X features an electronic locking differential, Bilstein off-road shock absorbers, and underbody skid plates for greater off-road protection. The skid plates protect the front of the chassis, the transfer case, and the fuel tank. A selectable tow mode via a button on the left side of the dash modifies the transmission's shift strategy to allow for more power when you need it the most. As far as fuel economy, EPA estimates for 4-wheel drive models range between 17 miles per gallon in the city and 21 miles per gallon on the highway using regular unleaded. During my week of driving, I averaged around 19 miles per gallon. The total fuel capacity is 21 gallons. The Frontier's new interior combines versatility with modern functionality. There's several different grades of cloth depending on the model, including a combination of premium cloth and leatherette. The SL comes standard with charcoal leather appointed seats. The Pro models are more distinct with their interiors, featuring lava red accents on the door panels, instrument panel, console, and seats. They also have unique floor mats and unique stitching throughout the cab. Most Frontiers come with an 8-way power driver's seat with 2-way manual lumbar. Previously, the front passenger seat was 4-way manually adjustable on all models. For 2025, powered adjustments are standard on the Pro X, Pro 4X, and SL. The steering wheel also gains telescoping adjustment, which is a very nice upgrade. Previously, it was tilt only. Like I said, heated front seats are standard on the SL, as is a heated steering wheel, which are optionally available on other models. The SL also comes standard with a power moonroof with tilt feature. Helping set the stage for a more tech-laden cabin is the new 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system that's standard on the SV and above. It replaces the previous 9-inch screen. The S still utilizes an 8-inch screen. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard on all models. Integrated navigation and SiriusXM traffic with TravelLink is included on the SL and offered as an option on the Pro models. The center stack is simple and intuitive, allowing for a user-friendly experience for the driver and passenger. Added insulation, improved rear carpet structure, and new front door acoustic laminated glass all reduce interior road noise when compared to the previous generation. Standard zero-gravity design seats provide initial softness with lateral support to help reduce long-range driving fatigue. Wireless smartphone charging and Nissan Connect with a Wi-Fi hotspot is now standard to help keep you and your passengers connected. Standard on all models are 2 front USB ports, one Type A and one Type C, as well as 2 12-volt power outlets. 2 110-volt outlets with 400-watt capability, one in the rear seat and one in the bed, are available, allowing users to easily power a wide variety of indoor and outdoor accessories. Depending on the model, you'll have either a 4-speaker, a 6-speaker, or a 10-speaker system. The 10-speaker system, which is standard on the SL, is made by Fender and offers a fantastic listening experience. A subwoofer is mounted underneath the rear seat. In addition to the smartphone streaming technologies, you of course have a Bluetooth phone and audio streaming, USB integration, and standard AM/FM radio. Addressing common customer needs, the Frontier provides 4 liters of center console storage, almost double that of most midsize pickups, as well as 5.7 liters of rear door pocket storage and 6.5 liters of front door pocket storage. Storage is also provided at the top of the instrument panel, plus the overhead sunglass pocket and a generous glove box. On the 2025 Frontier, numerous driver assistance and safety technologies are now standard across all grades from S through SL. Those include lane departure warning, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert with rear automatic braking, rear parking sensors, high beam assist, and intelligent cruise control. Not to mention intelligent forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking and a tire pressure monitoring system with easy fill tire alert. Traffic sign recognition and intelligent driver alertness is standard on the SL and offered on other models as an option. Rear door alert is standard on all models. All Frontiers feature 8 standard airbags, including dual-stage supplemental front airbags, roof-mounted curtain side impact airbags, front seat-mounted side airbags, and driver and front passenger knee airbags. A backup camera is standard on all models. The SL comes standard with an otherwise available around view monitor. It creates a bird's eye view by stitching together views from 4 cameras mounted on the outside of the truck. For the many Pro 4X drivers who venture into rugged terrain, enhancements to the intelligent around view monitor make the camera system even more effective. The off-road mode viewing function can now be used while driving at up to 12 miles per hour, covering a greater range of typical technical off-road speeds and helping drivers spot obstacles. If you're going to be carrying passengers frequently, the Frontier Crew Cab is going to be the most practical option. It offers space to seat up to 3 people and features pretty good head and leg room. The biggest downside, in my opinion, is how the rear seat is set up. The backrest is a little too vertical for my liking. If there was a way to bring it back slightly, I think it would make it a lot more comfortable for the long term. However, this is a fairly common thing in this segment, it seems. While I've not been able to compare it to the new Tacoma and Ranger, I can say the GM small trucks are a bit more accommodating in the rear seat comfort, but it's not by much. In the Frontier, the outboard seats have full-size headrests. There's also a fold-down armrest with 2 cup holders. The power sunroof is standard on the SL and optional on other models. Perhaps the nicest thing about the back seat is the fact that it's reconfigurable and has a 60-40 split design. If you raise up the bottom cushions, you'll find a full-length storage compartment. With the Fender audio system, a portion of that space is taken up by a subwoofer. The rear seat backrest can also be folded down if you wanted a flat space to store things and not have to worry about the upholstery getting messed up. Other rear seat amenities include 1 seatback pocket, USB charge ports on the back of the center console, the optional AC power outlet, overhead grab handles and coat hooks, grab handles on the B-pillars, overhead lighting, and door storage pockets. Child seat anchors can also be found across the rear seat. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too, and make sure you turn those notifications on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.